Alright guys, today we are at St. Peter and Paul's Polish Catholic Cemetery located in Summit Hill. Now, Summit Hill has a pretty massive cemetery which is obviously divided up into different sections. This is the section that we are currently checking out today, which again is the Polish Catholic Cemetery. There are plenty of stones to go around. Back over this way, what's intriguing to me is there's a lot of the taller monuments with the crosses on top, which is very cool, and I can't wait to check those out. So I want to start with this section over here first, which we do see that we have some newer ones up to 2008, 2010 right here. You gotta watch my footing here with the snow, but it does look to be a mixture of old and new. Beautiful mausoleum here. Which, probably, I'm assuming you can't see inside. Maybe you can. Okay, you can. There's a brief look inside. It's always amazing how peaceful cemeteries actually are. You know, there's one thing that I've noticed with cemeteries. They always have beautiful grass. Obviously right now you're not going to see it too much because, you know, it's winter, snow and such, but cemeteries usually tend to actually have very nice grass. Right here we can see we have a 2018, 2015, and still currently living. That or just not updated. Some people actually, and it is sad, but there are actually some instances where people pass away and they actually get buried, but people don't come and finish the stone, which I believe is a matter of just getting a hold of the church and having someone to come out to do that. But it actually does happen. And the only reason I really know this is because I know an instance. (1958). It is cold. So I left the case for headphones. 1957, 1956. I do love these cemetery gates. It's currently, in case anybody's wondering, it is currently 23 degrees out. So these are nice, definitely different. feel like I'm like borderline insane for even being out here doing this today, just because of how cold it is. And I do see what looks to be some older ones there in the back. So I'm definitely anxious to get down that way. See what we've got. We've got 55 here. Some more 1957s. 1957 seems to be a common number here. 21. Now, one thing I will say, and a positivity note, this cemetery here, and I'm not really specifically just saying this one on its own, but this whole vicinity here in Summit Hill is probably one of the best kept cemeteries that I have seen in a long time. I feel that if there was a place to be buried, that this would definitely be the cemetery to have that done at. There's another cemetery that you guys will see later on in another video. This one here is really nice. I like this. It's called Skyview, and it is exactly as it sounds. It's just the plates on the ground. You don't really have anything like this. You don't have actual tombstones. You just have the flat grave markers, which, you know, that basically just makes it easier for cutting the grass. I will say, after finally doing a grass cutting at a cemetery, it is tedious. It is not easy to do. It's hours. It is hours, because you're literally mowing up and down each section, and then you're weed whacking around each and every individual stone. This one here we have 2018, and there's nobody on this side at all. I'm not sure what happened there, but maybe they just didn't want to fill it in at all. But usually if there's somebody that's already pre-purchased the area, usually they at least put the some of the starting information in. Ooh. You guys can tell just how cold it is, because the snow that I'm walking on is literally just, as I finally find the one grass patch, it's just crunching away. If anybody does find a headstone that stands out to them, that they know the person, or just overall really like the stone, feel free to leave it in the comments. This one, again, same thing. We just don't even have anything there. Again, any of these that you do see as we take our walk along, I am trying to go at a relatively decent pace here. I definitely don't want to be out here all day, but yeah, I'm trying to make sure that you guys at least get to see all the beautiful monuments that are here. And if any of them you really want to read the info on them, you could pause the video at any moment to be able to take a closer look at them. Man. I love this fence. why I like the fencing that I got for my Halloween display is the stuff from Lowe's that you just kind of dig and put in. It kind of has the same vibe to it. And also with any of these videos, feel free to leave any comments where you guys can recommend cemeteries that I go to. I'd like to visit as many cemeteries as possible and be able to take a look at them and give my review of them and how they're maintained. And you guys can help me accomplish that by giving me the recommendations. Sometime soon too, I have on my radar going to Philadelphia, because as you guys know, there are quite the cemeteries over that way, and those will be very, very lengthy videos. And for a point of reference, obviously, in some situations when we have cemeteries like this that we just can't access, those maybe we'll do some droning of. That's something we could consider in the future. But when they're locked up like that and you can't get in, it kind of, you know, there's not really a whole lot you could do that with them. I feel like walking right now is kind of a mixture of making sure I don't hurt myself, checking out these amazing stones, and watching the camera battery just plummet. Yeah, so most, like the Skyview one, it has things like this. They just face up in the sense of the Skyview, and you can just mow right over top of them. As long as your deck's high enough, you don't want to whack them. This is nice. 1990. And it looks like 67. That was icy patch. It's never a bad day for a stroll through a cemetery unless it's today and the ground looks like this. Then it's probably a bad day. 59. So it hasn't caught my eye yet, anything older than the 50s. Birth date wise, yes, but death date, no. Another area that has some amazing graves and headstones is out in Pittsburgh, which we may have to venture out that way and check those out as well. Sounds like there's a woodpecker back there in the trees somewhere. 54, 1954, 54, 56. So we're still in our 50s here. This one I cannot make out. But as I know, it still seems that we're not going any lower than the 50s. I will say though, I think my hunch down there may be, but I think up that way, I think there definitely is some that date older than the 50s. You can usually tell based on the condition of the stones how they're shaped. Oh, we've got a 49. Okay. Again, there could have been other ones. I just haven't noticed them until now. That's the first one in the 40s. You can see there's a 45 over there. Hopefully I'm not incorrect, because I didn't really start looking until it kind of caught my eye that I wasn't seeing any 40s. But now we're starting to see some 40s. We got a 48, 46, 49. This is sinking pretty bad. That looks like a 1950s. '52. Whoa, that was a slip. 54. 46. 48. Alright, so we're definitely starting to hit the 40s now. So we'll have to keep our eyes out and see if we can get any from the 30s. Cross with a dollar sign. That's different. Sorry, but you can't take that with you. I like the condition of that. That's nice. $83.45. This one's beautiful too. I like that. Alright, let's get our way over this way so we can stay with the rows. Ooh, this is... At least I'm not wearing Crocs. I almost did. Got an 81 we see on there. Oh, this is brutal. Very, very, very brutal. 43, 451. Yeah, I like this one. I do like that. Very nice piece. So remember, guys, we are now looking to see if we find any 30s. It looks like a 55 and a 43. This one is completely unlegible at all. You just see, it looks like it says John Father John something, but I don't see any dates. And what do we have here? Is this, looks like it says 38. This is our first, that's definitely a 3. All right, so 38, this is our first in the 30s, and the snow is actually loose here. That's different. Everywhere else was icy. Here it's actually like, this is okay. It's different. Ah, here we go, more 30s, 37, 38. So we found our 30s. That's an old one. I would almost assume that that's got to be past 30s, but I don't have any way to tell. Yeah, see, now it's like a little harder again. That was weird how there was just that patch over there, the nice snow. I literally just sank my foot there. Yeah, over this way, it's literally like, I'm really trying not to slip and bust my head on any of these. That would suck. I wouldn't have to go very far, but that would suck. Ooh. Okay, that was the birthday. I'm like, did we really just get one down in the teens? 1914, 1987. And then look, this again. It's amazing. Okay. 2 rows left here. Oh, we've got a lonely one over there by itself. We'll catch that one at the end. This one's still receiving visitors. Looks like there's space for a third. This is the thing too. This is why when you have cemeteries like this where they have, the stones and it's not just the flat monuments. This is what makes coming out and seeing the cemetery so nice, because you get to see different works of art. These are art. There are people that create these and design them for them to look nice. And at least people like myself come and we take a look at them, and obviously they're not here for any good reason. It's, death is definitely not anything good, but, at least, people come here, they take a look and they see, what's left, from these people, and, it's nice. It's nice to see things. So that's why I would always, like, for myself, I would want to be buried somewhere like this, where there's, stuff to see. Obviously, this is more inviting for people to come walk and, be curious. See, we got some animal prints here, too. But still, 30s. 37, 37, 36. Right here we've got another oldie, which looks to be 35 maybe. This is nice. I like this. 34. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the oldest that we've seen so far is 34. 36, 36. A lot of 36s here. This is nice. That's beautiful. Wow. That is a very nice stone. This one's nice as well. 36. Lots of 36. This is nice. Oh man, I love these. This is so nice. Like, these are so nice. Yeah, 37. $44. Yep. Looks like 34 is the oldest found over here. Let's check this guy out over here. This is such a shame. This one's like literally out all just by itself. That's a baby. Such a shame. Alright guys, so here's the back portion of this cemetery here. I'm going to get up top here. I'm going to do a couple little short videos, and I'm going to take an assessment on what I want to do. So just kind of hold that thought and bear with me, because I'm really hoping I can continue the rest of this cemetery, but it's also going to depend on this. That was weird. I heard something. It's also going to depend on the battery life of the camera. So I will get back to you guys very shortly. All right, guys. So as mentioned, it is getting hard to manage being out here. It's 23 degrees. Battery on the camera is dying. This is the other section here for this cemetery that we are at. Now, as you guys can see, as I continue spinning, behind me is where we just were. Now, this section back here is the same exact size as what we just did. And with the fact that I'm down to literally 30% battery, I don't see where I'm going to be able to continue to make this an entire video all in one. So what I'm going to have to do is just kind of give you guys a tease that there are beautiful stones back here, but we are going to have to save that for another day and make that into a part 2 to where I can actually do this. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what your favorite stones were. Leave me any comments you want to, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I want to thank you all for coming along with me on this adventure, and we will see you guys next time. The Apocalypse.